So when you look at the military and you think about the role of being responsible for people in your squad, on your team, it's a fundamental aspect of being in the military. I think a lot about how important it is to be responsible for people to your left and your right, whether it's in combat or whether it's when you return home from a deployment or as you exit the military and you join the civilian world. And so this concept and this notion of being responsible for people to your left and your right, and of course responsible for yourself, are all really important concepts. Stress is a part of life, and adversity is a part of life. And so the question often becomes, how do we help people to move through that adversity by not going to unhealthy coping behaviors? We know that if you go out and you drink too much, it's going to hurt your training. We know when you drink too much that it affects your ability to get restorative REM and deep sleep. No matter what, no matter how big you are, how strong you are, all those kinds of factors, you are going to have a major negative effect on your fitness when you try to work out the next day if you've had too much to drink the night before. The level of stress that so many people while in the military face often becomes the trigger that prompts them to seek out alcohol. So I think that it's really important for an organization like responsibility.org to engage with the military, because there is so many different members of the services and in the veteran community that have room to get better with their relationship with alcohol and how responsible they are when they consume it. To me, the ground to be made up from the military aspect is increasing the conversation of responsibility. So I don't think it's realistic to expect your average person, your average soldier, to abstain from alcohol. It's really, to me, it's a conversation of how can you be responsible with it, whether it's members who are moving to a new location or going through a divorce or they're facing some sort of adversity in their life. You can see it. They're more in need in those moments because they need to be reassured by positive influences that the adversity you feel might make it very compelling to go down an unhealthy coping route. Our goal is that our members are there, whether they be veteran or civilian, for our veterans, especially in those transition moments of life, to help them be healthy. My name is Mike Erwin. I'm the founder and executive director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and responsibility starts with me.